live for Kaiju Chill O'Clock, Episode 7. Thank you for those of you who tuned in, and thank you for the one person who is already here waiting. Appreciate your viewership. Please drop a like. Appreciate the love. Hey, we got another person in here already. Check that out.
Nice.
Kicking off engagement. Today, we are going to have an awesome Episode 7, and as you can see, I am not alone. I have a special guest here today, and that special guest is my friend Lawrence. Lawrence,
hello.
Say hello. Lawrence is a great guy. Known him for a decent amount of years.
Yeah, quite a few.
Quite a few. I think. When did we meet? I forget when you guys moved into the neighborhood and stuff. I think it was
09, 010?
Yeah, it was 09, 010-ish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe even earlier than that, because weren't we both in school kind of at the same time?
I think so. I do know, I was in high school, when we met. I think it was either my freshman or sophomore year.
Okay.
So
yeah, me and Lawrence have known each other for a long time, and really happy to have him on the show today as a co-host, as well as a guest. Lawrence has a lot of the same hobbies I do. We've introduced each other to our separate hobbies. He introduced me to Gundam. I knew about Gundam, but I never really was into it. And then Lawrence showed me a few of the series and whatnot, and we've been out to the movie theaters when they've had special occasion events for Gundam films. And then, we've also shared our enjoyment of Dragon Ball Z and going to see the Dragon Ball Super films and Z films that have been out in the theaters, Battle of Gods, Resurrection F. I don't think we saw Broly. I think I only saw that with Amber.
yeah, unfortunately.
So we didn't get to see Broly. Fred's here too for Kaiju Chill Clock. He's chilling up there in the tree. Here we go. Everett and Lawrence spelling. Yes, you do have it correct. You are spelling Lawrence correct. Thank you, Zillavan85, for being here. Reptile 7876, what's up? Welcome to Kaiju Chill O'Clock, Episode 7. Again, for those of you who are maybe just now turning in, maybe missed the first few seconds, I am here with my good friend Lawrence. He is a co-host as well as a special guest for this episode. We've known each other for a good amount of years, and really happy to have him here on the show today. And we got some fun stuff lined up for you today. For one, if you followed the Facebook page, Instagram, and if you saw on YouTube also, I posted the picture. But today, we are diving into something not really kaiju related or anything, but we are going to be watching a movie that me nor Lawrence has seen. We didn't get around to seeing it. Lawrence actually, he wasn't intrigued by the trailers or anything, so I'm actually really interested in seeing his reaction to this movie, because he really wasn't interested at all. I was intrigued a little bit. I just never got around to going to the movie theater. My wife also. So really happy to bring you guys Morbius. We're going to watch this. Haven't even cracked it open yet. Going to crack it open live here. And I'm excited to see it. I've heard a lot of negative things, but a few positives here and there. So I'm hoping that I enjoy it. I always like to keep an open mind with movies these days. A lot of people, I feel, have their expectations. There's the shrink wrap, little slip card, and then this comes with some art cards, I think. So I'll crack those open at a later time. But really, expectations for movies, I feel, are too high. Who knows? Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe this movie is just a big pile of garbage. We will see it, and we'll just see what we think of it today. Let me get the plastic wrap off. Let me actually get this done on screen so you guys can see it live. Haven't opened it. Bought it yesterday. Bought it Tuesday, because that's when it came out. And talking about physical media again, I opted for the Target Blu-ray, mainly because I kind of really dug this artwork. Now, granted, the inside Blu-ray is just going to be your basic for it, but at least it still comes with this cool slip cover, and I love purple, so this really grabbed me, so I was like, oh, I'm going to get this over the Steelbook from Best Buy, or whatever. And then it came with some cool, art cards. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. You can kind of see that up in the corner. So, like, if you're curious, or maybe you really like this artwork, or maybe you liked Morbius, I don't know, go to your local Target and pick up the Target exclusive. I dig it more than the Best Buy Steelbook, that's for sure. So let's get all this out of the way, crumple it up here, just set it here on the corner of the table. We'll set the art cards on top of it to weigh it down. But I'm going to go throw this in. Lawrence, if you just want to kind of just introduce yourself and tell them about you and what you mainly like, go for it.
Okay. Well, hello. As Everett was saying, I'm Lawrence. I am, Everett pretty much introduced me to Godzilla, like you mentioned, and I've enjoyed it. I've pretty much watched all of them. The only one I really didn't like, unfortunately, is the kid version one, where Godzilla Jr. Talks. So I got about 10 minutes into it and I said, nope, sorry, nope.
He's talking about Godzilla's Revenge, but I'm sure some people realize that. Yeah, Godzilla's Revenge isn't necessarily a favorite amongst a lot of people. I have a soft spot for it, but a lot of people just seeing it from the gung-ho are like, wow, this is bad. Let's see here. Do I have any comments I'm missing? ZillaFan85, I've never seen it either, so don't feel too bad. Hey, man, that's what it's all about. We're going to let you know our honest feelings and opinions about Morbius. I'm hoping that I enjoy it. Again, we both go into movies open-minded, expectations, nothing. So as long as it's just good, solid fun, we'll just see where it goes from there. We'll give ourselves a little bit of time here, and we're going to let the trailers play, but that gives us more time to talk. I do have a little list here of things that I want to go over with Lauren. Let me get more into the frame here. First, I'm having a guest, so we'll see what's going on here. But, so we've kind of talked about our friendship. We've known each other for a good amount of years now. Lawrence, hey, I'll plug it right here for him. If anybody's looking into moving to Arizona, Tucson, or Phoenix, anything like that, Lawrence and his mom, they have a family business, Muldoon Realty. And he helped me and my wife out with our house here. And just great people, easy to work with, and you just can't go wrong with Muldoon Realty. So if you're looking for any housing or anything like that in the Tucson, Phoenix area, or if you're looking to move to Arizona, look up Muldoon Realty and they will help you out with that. And not a problem, man. I appreciate you being here and appreciate all you did helping us find this place. And yeah. Okay. So as we said, hobbies. I was a Godzilla fan. He was a Gundam fan. We kind of introduced each other to those things as we went on. Let me just turn down this a little bit. I don't want it to be too loud. Really, we also enjoy Star Wars. Things that we had in common already, was like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Dragon Ball Z, that was a big one. Again, we enjoy watching the series, we enjoy watching the movies. We're big like board game players and stuff like that too, so we play, I introduced Lawrence to Magic the Gathering. And I'm sure he hates me for it because it has been an investment for both of us. Magic the Gathering, as much as you always say, like, oh, this is going to be my last deck I'm ever going to make. Nope. You know what? A couple more years down the road, they're going to release a series and you're going to be right back into those cards. So, had lots of fun with Magic the Gathering, King of Tokyo, just lots of fun board games that we've played together. The Star Wars X-Wing is a big part of our lives. And I mean that as in we had a 5-hour game one day. I think it might have even been a little longer than 5 hours. We used all of our ships, and we didn't know what we were necessarily getting ourselves into. It was a long game. Like we literally took a break because it was like, man, we need to eat something.
Yeah, it was longer than we expected, so it was interesting.
By far. And, of course, we love, comic book stuff, superhero stuff. Lawrence has been a big... He's been on Godzilla Fan Freaks before. For those of you who may be longtime viewers, a good amount of years ago, we did a Godzilla X Gundam, like, talking introduction.
Yeah.
Because it was me and Lawrence who came up with the idea, like, hey, let's do some stop motion stuff. It never took off. We kind of just got lost in doing other things.
Unfortunately.
But maybe I still have the scripts for everything, so maybe one day we might get around to finally doing those stop motion films, because the scripts, I think I did I'm no like crazy good writer, but I think I came up with some good stories. I came up with a trilogy that we were going to do, and then we had a comedy series that we were going to do, which we still can do it, because me and Lawrence, we were next door neighbors. And so we had the bright idea for the comedy story of it to be like, kind of like a Toy Story type thing, but the figures were at war with each other. So he would have his Gundam collection from his house, and then I have my Godzilla collection. And then we had like funny bits of like them just being at war with each other, collection versus collection. And like we were thinking of scenes of like from windows, because you could literally see our houses from across the way, and like having the Godzilla or the Gundams with like binoculars and like scowling at each other and like planning war and everything like that. So we have some good ideas on paper. We just eventually have to put that into fruition. It may not be until we retire. Who knows? We just got to wait and see. But we do have some banger ideas on paper for stop motion. And that's one other thing I wanted to bring up too. You can date that video. We had it before Ready Player One. Yep. Ready Player One stole our idea. I'm just going out and saying it. The whole Mechagodzilla versus the Gundam at the end, they probably saw our video and was like, oh, that's something pop culture we can throw in there.
Yep.
And so let's just have Mechagodzilla versus a Gundam. And it's like, that was basically our idea. So, you know, the owners of Ready Player One, we're waiting for our royalties. We're waiting for our checks. We could really use them. Be nice if we got a cut of that cheddar. So if anybody knows anybody who worked on Ready Player One, let them know that we're waiting. You know, that was our idea. It's been a while since Lawrence has seen the movies. Man, there's a lot of previews on this. They're doing a Resident Evil movie right now. Oh my goodness! What is that? Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. We're having fun. We're just gonna have fun today. Anyway, Lawrence, what's your favorite Gundam? Or if you maybe had to pick two, that's fine.
Honestly, that's a challenging one. If I had to say, definitely the original.
Okay.
The original Mobile Suit Gundam. If you've seen it, you will know what it looks like. Second one, if I had to choose, would be the Gundam Wing Zero version. I should make that clear. So the one that basically the transformable Gundam that turns into a plane, but the custom version of it, which basically has actual wings on it.
There you go. You heard it right there. His favorite Gundams. And since we're talking about Wing right there, that was my favorite series that you introduced me to. Like, he's shown me, like, I haven't seen all the Gundam episodes, but I have enjoyed what he did show of me of Wing. Oh, I love the intro music to Wing.
Yeah.
Oh, that intro music is, it's fire. We're going to use all these new terminologies today. We're going to use fire, we're going to use banger, we're going to use, we're going to use drip for clothing. Remember, I used that a couple weeks ago. I got some new drip, That's what the kids are saying nowadays.
Okay.
My favorite Gundams, I'm going to go for two. Because one's technically an inside joke.
Okay.
But I'm going to start off with my legitimate my favorite Gundam is going to have to be Epion, as you probably would have guessed that.
Yep.
I like Epion. I like the color of that Gundam. I like that he transforms into like the dragon vehicle thing. I like his weapons. He has that green sword. That's really cool. Again, the color. And for the second pick, again, it's an inside joke, but I gotta go Gun Tank. It's not technically a Gundam, but I've always loved Gun Tank.
It works.
I've always loved Gun Tank. You know, like if Gundams existed, I'd be the dude that would be sporting a gun tank, and everybody would be making fun of. We got some comments here. Zillafan85. I saw Jurassic World Dominion over the weekend and was thoroughly disappointed, minus the legacy characters returning. Dang, that stinks, man. Like, this year's just not been really turning out that great for movies. Sadly, you know, my favorite movie of this year would have to be The Batman.
I actually haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen that one either?
Nope.
Maybe Lawrence is going to have to play an extended day, and when my wife comes home later, maybe we're all going to hang out, and maybe we'll watch The Batman. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But, The Batman's good. Spider-Man No Way Home, I would say maybe that would be my favorite movie of the year, but technically that came out last year, so can't really do that. Yeah. And we'll see how Morbius stacks up. I don't think it's going to be as good as The Batman. I'm not saying Morbius is going to be the best movie ever, but I'm saying I'm probably going to enjoy it at least.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Zillafan85, mine would be Barbados. I really liked Blood Orphans. Do you know what he's talking about?
Oh, yep, I know which one he's talking about. Yep, that's definitely up there with my top 10.
Awesome.
I have to agree with you there.
See, this is the engagement we like. We're kicking off great. We got 5 people in here. Thank you for being here for Kaiju Chill O'Clock, Episode 7. We're just getting started, barely. Lawrence is here as a co-host guest. We're just talking about things. If you missed the first, 10 minutes or so, feel free to go back and rewatch. We've been talking about lots of fun things. We got Job in here saying greetings. What's up, man? What's going on, Job? And then we got Reptile 7876. I was disappointed with Jurassic World as well. Ooh, that's bad, man.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. Okay. I don't know if I don't know if I'll actually want to go see it now. But my wife did see Doctor Strange, and she said it was good. I haven't seen Doctor Strange yet.
I have, actually.
Okay, he's seen, so nobody say anything. I'm late to the party. I know, I suck.
I'll say this about the movie, though. I'm 50-50 on it.
50-50 with Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the Jurassic World, man, that stinks. That's a disappointment, though. Job, yeah, I had a feeling Jurassic World was going to be bad. It's just one of those things. You kind of just have a gut feeling with movies these days. Sometimes movies feel more like a cash grab than anything. It's like, oh, this movie franchise still has a fan base. Let's make a movie and whatever, and they're gonna go see it and put this Hollywood star in it. Chris Pratt. He's still kind of hot at the time because he was coming off of Guardians and everything else. So it was like, oh yeah, we need him for Jurassic World. And so sometimes you do think that all movies in general are money makers, but you can definitely tell when they did it just to make a quick buck versus actually putting something out that the fans care about. It's kind of sad these days. Yeah. So we went over favorite Gundams. Lawrence, it's been a minute since you've seen some of them. Damn, there's a lot of there's a lot of previews on this Blu-ray. Jeez. We're still on previews, man. And we're 19 minutes into the, it hasn't been the whole time, but it's been close.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been watching previews for at least almost 10 minutes.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But Lawrence, it's been a minute since you've seen all of the Godzilla movies, because when me and Lawrence had more time when we were younger, I would go over, or he would come over to my place, and we would watch one of the Godzilla movies, or 2 of them. And he's seen all of them, but just off the top of your head, and if you even want to go over there and look, feel free. What would be your favorite Godzilla movie? I'm sure people would like to know.
That's kind of a tough one, because all of them were pretty good. I would honestly have to say probably Destroy All Monsters.
See, you heard it right there. You cannot go wrong with damn. Destroy all monsters is probably his favorite, just off the top of his head. And I can't dog him for it. Destroy all monsters is it's a classic. You know, it's again, it's literally the Avengers of Godzilla, and it was done in '68. So before anything else did all these multiverse movies and monsters and characters coming together for one film. So there you go. And I'm sure he'd probably say if anybody is kind of new to Godzilla, that would probably be his recommendation for one of the movies they would watch.
Yeah.
So let's catch up here. Let's see. Joe, Zillafan85. Whoa, hang on. Wow, still previews? That's as bad as the theater at this point. Right? Like,
Yeah.
This is crazy. We're still on previews. Like, it's showing a preview now for, I think, the next, the sequel to the Spider-Verse movie. So I guess the next animated Spider-Man, like, it's showing a preview for that right now. So, yeah, we're still on previews. Let's see. Job, I have my hopes they don't ruin the new Predator movie. Yeah, I hope they don't either, but another YouTuber, and Job knows this, the Critical Drinker has put his 5 cents in on the trailer for Prey so far, and it looks like it's just going to be not that great. The Predator series is finally, here we go.
Good gosh.
We just got to the freaking main menu of Morbius, guys. Let me flip the camera around a couple times there. Well, I have to do it twice because then it's more zoomed in. Like I can't do it manually, which is dumb. Okay, you got your basic Blu-ray menu. I was hoping maybe it would be something a little cooler, but got your basic Blu-ray menu here. Let's do I want to put subtitles on just because English, audio, Portuguese. Wait, subtitle. There it is. Subtitles. Let's do English, and yeah, let's play this movie, and we're gonna give you our honest opinions of Morbius. Neither of us have seen this, so I'm excited. Lawrence, are you excited?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Let's see how this is, and we're still gonna be reacting to comments. You know, we're not gonna totally ignore anybody. We're just getting the movie started. Let me catch up on some comments right now. Monster Report. Hey guys, it's Kaiju Chill O'Clock. Yes it is, Nick. Yes it is. Welcome to episode 7. We got 6 people in here. 3 likes. Thank you for the love. If you have not, atomic blast that like button. Let your friends know. Let people know that we are live. We're having a good time. And we're just kicking it off. We just started Morbius. And we're just going to see how it goes from here. I'm just going to turn it up just a smidget. Just a couple notches. Let's do 20. 20 should be fine. Zillafan85. Lawrence is in good company already. And that's my favorite, and it's my favorite movie, period. Okay. Monster Report. Where's the corn nuts? Nick, you think I don't got them? I am ready. Job, Jared Leto signs in 30 seconds. 30 second. Job is referring to Jared Leto. He's a singer.
Okay.
That was his main profession. Is 30 Seconds to Mars. That was his band and everything back in the day.
Okay.
Zillafan85, yeah, from what I saw in YouTube podcast I watched, the new Predator movie Prey is yet another one of those pushing agendas on people's movies. See, that's what sucks, man. And see, people know it. You can't keep pushing these agendas on movies because then, again, you're not making the movie for the fans. You're just making it to push your own message of whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that just makes it suck. And in all honesty, I'm really kind of hoping Disney kind of takes a dump because Disney's been really stupid lately with their decisions and choices.
Yeah.
I really hope Disney takes a dump. But I'm looking forward to watching Morbius here. It just started. We just got past the title card. We're opening up here with a jungle rainforest. There it is, Costa Rica.
Nope.
We're in Costa Rica right now.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. We're just going to be giving you our honest opinions and everything. but I'm looking forward to it. I think we're gonna have fun. I think it's gonna be an enjoyable movie. The CGI looks pretty clean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I saw a comment here. What do we got? Zillafan85 agreed. Obi-Wan Kenobi has been awful. Might be a difference of opinion here because Lawrence is actually enjoying Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good, but depends how you go with it too. So
everybody has their own opinions on stuff. You know, a lot of people. Again, we've heard nothing but really hardcore negative things about Morbius here.
Yeah. And
neither of us seeing it. We're just gonna go into it with an open mind, expectations low, and we're just gonna have fun. And you know, I'm betting it's just gonna be an enjoyable, fun movie. Hoping, anyway. No, they're landing on a little rock area here. Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Shouldn't be here when it gets dark. That's never a good thing.
Nope.
Starting off with that movie trope, huh? And there he is, Mr. Jared Leto. So I'm gonna guess by the sound of it, it sounds like they're catching bats. Just because this is a vampire, you know, Morbius. If you don't know, Morbius is a comic book character. He was a scientist trying to develop a cure for diseases and even a disease of his own, and he eventually made himself into like this vampire. He was a part of the Spider-Man animated series.
Yep.
Back in the day, and that was just an awesome cartoon. I have a bootleg cut of that cartoon. I hope that somebody releases it like officially, because the bootleg cut's nice, but the quality isn't like amazing. But yeah, no, we're really curious on how Morbius is going to be, so we're just going to enjoy it. Also reacting to comments. If anybody has questions for me, questions for Lawrence, feel free to ask. Kaiju Chill Clock episode 7 is just going to be awesome today. Let's see. Job, the message. Yes. Everybody's got to put the message in everything. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Here we go. He cut his hand, and now the bats are going to come after the blood, which they're hungry. Now, is it me? Well, this is a good question for Lawrence. Lawrence is a Batman fan. I mean, he likes Batman, right?
Yeah.
So, is it just me? Or does the soundtrack almost have like a Dark Knight vibe to it?
Almost. And
like the dun, like it kind of sounds like the Dark Knight series.
Yeah, a little bit there, and just that vortex of bats. I definitely can say they probably stole that from the Dark Knight. So.
But considering this is from the same people though that brought us the Venom movies. The Venom movies, in my opinion, they're not like fantastic, but they're fun and enjoyable. And for me, that's all it takes for me to enjoy a movie these days. As long as it's fun and enjoyable and I have a good time with it, I'm going to like it. So I'm really curious on where it goes. It looks like we're getting a little bit of a backstory.
Yep. They just shot us back for 25 years, so... Oh, another comment here.
My name is Lucy. Another comment. Thank you, Lawrence, for being a second pair of eyes. It pays to have a second pair of eyes, doesn't it? I heard Morbius is supposed to set up a new Blade movie. That would be cool, but also, I don't know how I feel about that, because for me, I love the Blade trilogy with Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
Those movies are great, and a lot of people forget that Blade is a Marvel character. And it was like, not even to like really throw a race thing out there, but when Black Panther hit theaters and everything like that, everybody was like, oh, the first, African-American superhero and this and that. And it's like, did everybody forget about Blade? Or, there's been others out there too. Spawn, it's like everyone just forget about those guys. Like, come on.
Yeah.
But a new Blade might be interesting. It just really depends. Um, I like the original Blade trilogy a lot, even the third one, which gets a lot of crap. But I don't know. So for me, it's going to be hard to replace Wesley Snipes. He did a really good job as Blade. Again, those movies were rated R. They were actiony, a little bit of gore here and there.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes had his awesome, lines and everything like that. Like one of my favorite lines. I won't say it here because I try not to like curse or anything on my live streams, but it's like, if you know Blade movies, you know what I'm talking about. It's like when the cop goes to shoot him in the first one, and then he looks at the cop and he's like, "Mother, you out of your damn mind? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?" Zillafan85, Spawn was an awesome movie, and yes, the Blade movies were great. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I don't know if it's in the works or if it was even true. I haven't heard anything on it in a minute. But weren't they working on a remake of Spawn also? And I think Jamie Lee Fox was supposed to play Spawn or something.
Never knew anything about it.
Yeah, sometimes it makes a scene and then it goes away. So it's like, I don't know if it's what or if it's just waiting in production hell, as they call it right now. So who knows? Maybe that's where the Spawn movie is. Spawn would be cool to see a remake at least. Granted, the original's a classic. But Spawn, I wouldn't mind seeing a remake. With today's like technology and CGI. I mean, granted, back in the original Spawn, that was groundbreaking. Granted, people might watch Spawn today and be like, "Man, that CGI is like really early and dated."
Yeah.
But for the time, Spawn was groundbreaking. Film for those special effects. And then you just have great performances from people in that movie. John Leguizamo as the clown. Damn, did he just freaking smack him?
Oh, boy.
Oh, child violence. Child violence.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And it's crippled children at that.
Wow.
They crossed a line. Not really. I mean, it's just to set up the whole story. Uh-oh. All right, let's see here. I think there was some comments. Thank you, those, for being here. We dropped down a few viewers, but that's okay. We're having a good time.
Yep.
What do you think of Spawn being in Mortal Kombat? You know what? That's actually a character that's decent to have in Mortal Kombat. I have him downloaded, and I've played as him. His moveset is it takes a minute to get used to, but as a character, I thought it was cool. Mortal Kombat over the years has had a lot of weird guest characters that are just they've thrown in, it started kind of with Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, but
on that one for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Then you had in the other one, you had like Jason, and then you had Leatherface, and then you had the Predator, and then the Alien. And it's cool, but it was just it seemed a little funky, So Spawn was actually one of those characters in Mortal Kombat that I think he was a good addition to the roster.
Yeah.
Not without a doubt, for sure. So now we're back in the future. It looks like Dr. Michael Morbius is working with kids who I think have the same disease as him.
I think so. Something close. Let's see.
That makeup for him though, man. They made him look
Pale.
Ill, pale and ill. Like dang. Dang, look at that makeup, dude. If we get lost in the movie at times, we apologize, guys. But we're still going to be talking about things about the movie, talking about things. What do I have on this list? I think we're almost done with this list.
Yep.
So Lawrence, what would be your favorite Godzilla design?
Ooh.
Suit.
Godzilla design suit. That's a tough one because all of them look pretty good. I'm forgetting the name because again it's been a while since I've seen the movies, but the definitely like the Overload. Was the Overload Godzilla?
Burning Godzilla.
Yeah, thank you, Burning Godzilla. If I had to pick, if not, I do like the Mecha one, Mecha Godzilla.
Mecha Godzillas. Okay. Which now that would be the next question that I can see somebody asking. What would be your favorite Mecha Godzilla? Did you like the 70s, the 90s, the 2000s, or did you like the newest one?
I would have to say a hard no on the newest one.
That's agreeable with me. I agree with that. The newest Mecha Godzilla, for me, it looked too much like it was out of one of the Michael Bay Transformer movies. It looked like a Decepticon. Like, it looked like Godzilla, but it basically looked like if Megatron wanted to turn himself into a Godzilla-type machine.
Actually, I hate saying it. The more I looked at it, it almost looked like the original attempt that of the American version of Godzilla back in 2000.
Dang. Dang.
If I had to place it...
Lawrence is... Dang. Okay. That was savage right there, man. Damn.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Now, what is your opinion, though, on that last American Godzilla film from '98? You've seen it, right?
Yeah, I've seen it, and it's just like everyone, I do think it was a poor attempt.
Yeah, it was garbage.
And that's putting it my own.
Okay, now here's my next one for you: Godzilla's Revenge or Godzilla '98 with Matthew Broderick.
God, I don't remember those two.
So Godzilla's Revenge is the one that you don't like, where Godzilla's son talks to the kid.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one. And then
that's the big question. But again, you got to take in check that Lawrence isn't like, he likes Godzilla, and I turned him on to Godzilla.
Yeah.
But he's not this crazy guy over here with all this stuff.
Now, I'm like, don't get me wrong, I am like this.
But with Gundam.
With all the Gundam stuff, yes. It's probably on par with what he has, actually.
There you go.
But if I had to pick, I would have to probably say the Revenge, then 98.
Good answer.
So
Good answer.
Like,
Good answer. Otherwise, you'd have people coming after you with torches and pitchforks.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you have your fate. So okay, Mechagodzilla design. Did you?
Yeah, we just talked about that.
Okay, did you pick? You picked one.
Not quite.
Okay, let's finish that.
Honestly, I'm trying to remember which one came first. I know there was that.
There was the 70s one.
The 70s one, and then wasn't there one earlier?
No.
Okay, then I'm just thinking of that one. I would probably have to say the 2001. Or
Kiryu?
Yeah, I think that's
the one with like the battle pack.
Yeah, that one.
I knew he was gonna pick that one because when we got around to watching Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Tokyo SOS, Kiryu gives off a Gundam vibe. He does, and he has like some of the same like wording on some of the plates and stuff like that that's similar to a Gundam.
Yep.
So I kind of had a feeling he was gonna pick Kiryu.
And I also have to say it as well. I think a lot of the current designs that went into that costume as well came from the Gundam series as well.
Yeah. So good pick. So now, if you did have a favorite, well, no, you talked about a favorite movie. You said Destroy All Monsters.
Yep.
That's your Mechagodzilla design. Do you have like a Godzilla, like actual Godzilla? Not a doppelganger.
What do you mean?
Like actually Godzilla.
An actual Godzilla.
Yeah, like what would be your favorite?
Gosh, there's so many versions.
There's a lot.
That's a tough one.
If you've seen my collection videos, you guys all know I freaking got all the Bandais of all the different years lined up in there. There's a lot.
Yeah. Honestly, I would have to actually look.
Oh no! Well, you said Burning Godzilla, right?
Yeah, the Burning Godzilla. Yeah.
So he's at now. We're all over the place today. We're having fun. We're watching a movie for the first time.
Yeah.
Doing all this. Let's see. What do we got for comments? Let me see. How far behind are we? Spawn was awesome. What do you think of Spawn being Mortal Kombat? Okay, answered that one. I think the worst Mechagodzilla was from City Edge of Boredom. He's talking about. Did you watch the Godzilla animated films? Those 3 anime trilogies on Netflix.
I
Where
did.
was Godzilla Earth?
Uh,
And they were like in space, and they traveled to Earth because Godzilla destroyed their civilization.
oh, that one.
That
Yeah.
one. That's what they're talking about. And the
okay.
second one was, it was Mecha Godzilla, but it was more of a city, and it was like nanobots and
Oh
shit
yeah,
like that.
I did see that one. I didn't finish all of them. I know. I think there's like one more movie or series after
Yeah.
that. I did not have a chance to watch that, but I did watch that one, and it
It was
no,
boring.
It was boring. It was just like
The only good movie out of that anime trilogy was the first one. I did enjoy the first one.
yeah.
The second and even the third one with the weird Ghidorah, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Skullcrawler dude, what's up, man? LOLing. Yes. What's going on? Hi.
Hello.
We are here. Thank you. For those of you who may be just tuning in, thank you and welcome to Kaiju Chill O'Clock Episode 7. I am here with a special guest and co-host, my good friend Lawrence.
Hello.
We've just been here answering questions, talking about our hobbies, how he introduced me to Gundam mainly, how I introduced him to Godzilla, talking about our favorite Gundams, Godzillas, whatnot. If you missed all that segment, please feel free to go back and watch the earlier segment and everything. We've been having fun. Today we are watching a movie that neither of us have seen. We are watching Morbius today. So,
Yep.
we're still kind of in the beginnings of it. We've had the backstory so far, and now I think this is when they're grown up.
Yep. Growing up, 2 friends reunite with each other, and they're talking in the middle of New York.
Talking in the middle of New York. Busy.
Walking.
Walking. So, yeah, so we're just going to be giving you our honest opinions and, thoughts on Morbius. It's gotten a lot of negativity, a lot of hate. So far from what I've been watching, I don't say I hate it. It's kind of got a decent setup for things.
Decent. I don't know. We're still pretty young with it, or
Early.
starting with this. Yeah. So we'll have to see.
But if you got questions, anything, shoot them. We'll get to the comments. If we zone out and we're watching the movies, Skullcrawler dude, I wish I could meet you. Dude, I love meeting fans. That's what I love to do. I love engaging with you guys. I love talking with you guys about this hobby, about all the fun stuff. It's a lot of fun. So maybe we could meet one day. Where do you live, man? Are you in Arizona? That's easy enough to set up. Me and Lawrence, if you're in Phoenix, we make trips to Phoenix every now and then, and we'll hit the collector shops up there. We haven't done it in a while, but we've been wanting to do it.
Yeah, most definitely.
And we're there at Tucson Comic Con. So,
England.
best YouTubes deserve than Mr. B. I don't know who you're talking about, but if you're saying that like I'm one of your favorites and I deserve a little bit more, I appreciate it, man. That means a lot. Godzilla Fan Freaks has been going strong for almost 10 years now. It'll be 10 years next year. And so I appreciate hearing the positivity and that my content is enjoyable by a lot of people. It means a lot. It's come a long way. And from when I first started to where I am now. And so it's always good to hear that feedback. So I thank you for that comment. I appreciate it. Zillfan85, you guys both are awesome, and like Skullcrawler dude said, I really hope to meet you and eventually chill. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. As Lawrence knows, it's always cool to chill. It's always cool to hang out. We don't do it enough. We learned today. I haven't seen this dude in 6 months. It's like, where did freaking the time go? It's like last time I saw him was in December. And it was like, man, it's been a minute since you've been here. He never met Fred. It was like, didn't you meet Fred? And he was like, no. And I was like, dang, it's been that long? Like, seriously, 6 months. Like, and we live in the same town. But that just shows you, we get busy. Life happens. But we appreciate the engagement, you guys. We got 7 people in here. Again, if you don't know what we're doing, I can continue repeating myself, but we're watching Morbius. We're going to give you our very first opinions, review, because we've never seen this movie.
Yep.
So, but I'm looking forward to it so far. I got to start focusing on it a little bit more. Now it looks like he's going through a experiment, I think, and he's going to try to cure himself. Let's see here. Skullcrawler dude, he's sadly in England. Ah, you're across the pond? Dang. Well, hey, who knows? One day, you never know. I know there's the UK Kaiju collectors group that I'm a part of. And I don't even know if I still am, but I remember a few years ago, one of the admins who started that UK Kaiju group asked me, like, do I want to be the official Godzilla YouTuber for the UK? And I didn't know how to react to that. I was like, wait, the official Godzilla YouTuber for the UK? Okay, like, why not? Like, why, right? Like, how am I not going to say no to that? I don't know if that was really a thing or if he was just giving me a compliment. So I don't know. Maybe I am still the official YouTuber for the UK. I don't know. I will move when I'm old enough. Okay, man. Yeah, for sure, dude. There you go. Zillafan85. That's kind of like my best friend, and we're more like brothers, and we've been friends since the 6th grade. By the way, can't have Kaiju Chill Clock without Fred. He's a cool cat. Yes, and Zillafan85, I'm guessing you're referring to Skullcrawler, so you've known him for a while. That's awesome, dude. It's great to see people be able to meet and engage and chat and all that stuff. Like, it's not just chatting with us, chat amongst yourselves. You know, that's what it's all about. And yes, it will not be Kaiju Chill Clock without Fred. He's not joining us on the couch, but he's up there in his cat tree.
Oh, yep, there he is.
I think he's already given his verdict on Morbius. I don't think he likes it.
Went to sleep.
But again, you have questions, throw them our way.
Yeah.
A little later on, when Morbius is done, I'm gonna end the YouTube segment before I go to Facebook Live. But I'm gonna end the YouTube segment with something really cool. Sorry, I'm chowing down on pizza right now. It's cold because I've been talking so much. But we're gonna end the YouTube segment with something cool. I told Lawrence, hey, something that would be really cool that people would probably want to know is what would be your favorite piece in my collection? Like, what would be your favorite Godzilla figure? And so we're going to end today's segment with that. So, hopefully fun. Oh, man!
Uh-oh.
He's already transformed.
Uh-oh.
Of course, somebody's calling me, too. I'm sorry, I have to ignore it. Oh, man.
You just killed one. Uh-oh.
You just killed somebody.
It's just me. It's just me.
Oh, shoot. We're really engaged in this moment right now because shit's hitting the fan.
Yep.
Again, we're watching. Oh man, he's pulling Matrix. He's pulling some Neo stuff. Oh damn.
Oh.
We're watching Morbius for the first time. If you're just now tuning in, again, I don't think we've had anybody new come in yet, but yeah, that's what we're doing today.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, he's mad.
Oh boy.
Oh dang, that's like a point, like a first person shot right there.
Yep.
That was weird.
That was okay.
Oh man, he got dragged. He's dead. All right, let's see here. What do we got for comments? Bobby Reynolds, what's up, man? Glad to see you here. Let's see, Zillifan85, not Skullcrawler. I was talking about a friend of mine. You've probably seen him on my Facebook. Probably. I think I know who you're talking about. Skullcrawler, dude, I will be a fan forever. Dude, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That means so much. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Mine will probably be Burning. That's your favorite Godzilla, Burning Godzilla? Okay, same as Lawrence. Cool, man. You guys can agree on that. And then Skullcrawler, dude, damn. There you go. We're having fun today. Again, we're just watching Morbius for the first time. He's messing up some guys right now. Oh!
Oh God.
He dead. Dang. Jeez. That was brutal.
Yeah. And he's unconscious. Just okay.
Skullcrawler, dude, same. Let's see. Let's see, what do we got here? Bobby Reynolds, how long does fresh vinyl smell last? You know, when you open up a new figure, and a new X Plus figure mainly, that's where the fresh vinyl thing comes from, was from Rich Iso. He started that a long time ago. And, he would, whenever he would open a new figure on box day, and a lot of people did it, and he didn't mind. A lot of people did it, and it was just a tagline, fresh, buy vinyl, fresh vinyl. I still have one of his shirts, and the smell though, it lasts. It really depends. Like, the minute you open up a new figure, you get wafted with that fresh vinyl new figure smell, and it's amazing. Again, that Rich Iso, he would always like, fresh vinyl, bam, that was his thing. And a lot of people did it. I've done it. Samson West has done it. A lot of YouTubers, Godzilla YouTubers who collect X Plus, fresh vinyl was just a universal thing. And, but how long it lasts, it could be anywhere from a few days to maybe a week before the smell finally disperses. You'd have to really be up close with the figure to continue to probably smell it. But it disperses pretty quickly. The smell of fresh vinyl does not last very long. Zillifan85, I'm hearing a lot of explosions in the background. Dude,
Yep.
Shit's going down on Morbius right now. Skullcrawler, same. Zillifan85, what types of figures do you like opening the best? For me, it has to be Monster Arts. That's a good question. Monster Arts are always fun to open, but I gotta keep it with X Plus. X Plus, for me, are always fun to open. And again, I think it has to do with the addiction of the fresh vinyl smell. It's just a great smell overall. The smell of any type of new figure or toy, it just takes you back. You know what I mean? And so, but for me, it would have to be X Plus. I like opening X Plus. Lawrence, it's a weird question, but is there any figure that you enjoy opening and maybe gives off that childhood, this is, brand new type thing? Or is there something just even in general that you enjoy opening? Because he does a lot of model kits and stuff.
Yeah.
So his answer may vary.
I would have to say that it's definitely the Gunpla or Gundam, depending which way you go with it. A lot of my collection is I built myself with a lot of model kits, so honestly those are just fun to build, and I always enjoy building them every time. So I've never been a disappointment. So.
And just so the question is answered, that's if anybody's been thinking about it, because it's for the end of today's segment, Lawrence is going to pick a piece out of my collection that he likes the most. He's going to basically pick his favorite Godzilla Kaiju figure.
Yeah.
But out of his collection, for me, in all honesty, excuse me, I have to go with I don't know. I don't know which one I like the best, but I like the design of them. The Zaku,
The Zaku,
the basic Zaku.
the classic one.
Yeah, the classic Zaku. I want to say
Okay.
the figures you have of that one are probably my favorite.
Okay. There've been a couple variants of it. If they've done quite a few remakes and God knows how many variants of it, but yeah, that's actually my favorite too. And it's like no matter how you look at it, if you go back to the original, the first one to ever appear was not the Gundam, it's the Zaku. So that became my favorite.
There you go. So that's to answer that question. Out of Lawrence's, I like the classic Zaku. That'd be my favorite.
Yeah.
Skullcrawler dude, I'm getting Shin Godzilla and Burning Godzilla and Normal Godzilla. I can't wait to see Shin Godzilla. I hear a lot that it's bad. Are you talking about the movie? Shin Godzilla, it's a mixed bag with a lot of fans. A lot of fans don't like it because it's boring to them. I enjoyed Shin Godzilla a lot. You saw Shin Godzilla, right? Didn't you watch it with me?
Yeah, I did.
So Lawrence has seen it. I don't remember if. Do you remember that much about it, or can you give your opinion on Shin Godzilla?
Honestly, I have to say it's an interesting setup and different way of going with Godzilla between his transformations and stuff. Actually makes him really cool and interesting that way, but it wasn't too bad. I did enjoy it, so.
Shin Godzilla is not a bad movie. It all just comes down to like just personal opinion and preference, really. Like a lot of people do think Shin Godzilla is boring. Is he drinking blood out of packets?
I think that was plasma.
Oh. Yeah, because I think that's the thing with Morbius. He doesn't really drink blood, he drinks plasma.
Yep. I like how all of a sudden now he's like has normal color.
Right? Yeah. Well, he basically healed himself, but at the same time, he's like now he's suffering from this. So, but yeah. What question were we on? Let's see. Oh, Shin Godzilla. Yeah, Shin Godzilla just comes down to preference. You could even take us watching Morbius right now. It's just gonna come down to we might like it. A lot of people didn't like this movie. So far, I'm enjoying it. The effects are pretty cool.
Yep.
Jared Leto's not doing a terrible job.
Nope.
Again, people give Jared Leto a lot of crap, but in my opinion, from Suicide Squad, he's not my favorite Joker. Just make that clear. But I didn't hate him. I think his Joker fit that universe and what it was trying to do. So, in my opinion, that's my opinion. I think Jared Leto deserves a little more credit than he's due. But so far, Morbius, it's not too bad. Let's see. Nice background, by the way. Love it. Thank you, Skullcrawler dude. ZillaFan85. I found Shin Godzilla very boring. Other than the scenes with Godzilla, there were too many captions on every little thing too. There were a lot of captions. Yeah. That I will agree with you. There was a lot of captions. Reptile7876. Have you played Godzilla Battle Line? Yes. Yes, I have. I have it downloaded on my phone. It's a fun little mobile game. I enjoy it a lot. My team isn't the best, but for my strategy that I have with it, it works. So I think my longest winning streak on Godzilla Battle Line was like 40-something wins in a row.
Wow.
It's a fun game. It can be a little addictive. It kind of comes and goes with me. Like, I gotta be in the mood to want to play it. But it's fun. I like Godzilla Battle Line. Bobby Reynolds, what would you react if you watch a Godzilla cartoon in the style of Teen Titans Go? I never really watched Teen Titans Go, but I kind of know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Lawrence, what about you? Have you seen Teen Titans?
I haven't seen it, but it's like it's like one of those things I just see random clips on YouTube and stuff. So it's I'll say it's really really goofy. So it's kind of I have a hard time imagining
a Godzilla cartoon.
Yeah, being like that.
Okay.
So it's just like I don't know.
All right. So right now Morbius is is like testing his abilities and what he can do.
Yep.
He's basically training, if you would take it. He's learning about himself right now. That's where we're at. Let's see. Skullcrawler dude, have you ever seen the first Godzilla? Yes, I own the first Godzilla. Lawrence has seen it also. When I introduced the Godzilla movies to Lawrence, we watched them in order. So he started from first, and he went all the way to Final Wars.
Yep.
And then, of course, the Legendary films came out. We went to the theater together. Again, Lawrence has been on the channel before. We did the Godzilla X Gundam video where the channel exists. There's just nothing on it.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's been...
Those ideas never really took off. We talked about that earlier in the segment. So if you missed it, always go back and watch what you missed. Because some of your questions may be answered there. But we don't mind repeating some stuff. We're just not going to go into extensive detail like we did the first time.
Yeah.
And then Lawrence has been in... I had some short videos that I did when Godzilla 2014 came out. We all went to the theater to go see that. And then we all gave our final verdicts after we saw it while we were at the theater. We did like a thumbs up, thumbs up. I think Lawrence was one of the ones that he was like 2 thumbs up. So it was like awesome for Godzilla 2014.
Yeah.
So Lawrence has seen everything.
Yep.
He's even. I think you've seen some Gamera. We've watched the Gamera, like the turtle.
Actually, no, I haven't.
Okay. And Lawrence has never seen any of the Gamera movies. He knows what Gamera is. I think I've told him. But what's he doing?
Uh-oh.
Blood. Oh, he needs blood. All right, let's see here. Squirrel Collar dude, I would love to watch Godzilla 1954, but I can't buy it. That's a hard one to find these days. Godzilla 1954 on DVD, Blu-ray even, it's not easy to find. I think the only thing that's like available, but it's also expensive, is the Criterion set of all the Showa films. Again, I think it's available, but it's expensive. You might want to see if you can get it on sale, maybe.
No.
But yeah, Godzilla 1954. I can understand how that would be a hard one to buy because it is kind of getting rarer as physical media. Physical media is tending. It's kind of dying out these days. Like a lot of Best Buys and stores are really getting rid of their movie sections and everything. And it's like before you know it, I think the only way you're going to be able to get physical media is ordering it online, or it just could all be digital one day. And in my opinion, as a collector of physical media, that's no bueno. I like going to the store. I like seeing, the DVD in hand, making the decision. Like with Morbius here, I went with the Target exclusive, which has this awesome coloring and artwork. And because I was going to get the Best Buy Steelbook, but I was like, I like the Target exclusive better. So it's like, I like the ability to go to these stores and decide what version or exclusive of a movie I want. Maybe I want the Steelbook. Maybe I want this exclusive version. So the fact that physical media does seem to be dying kind of stinks. But hopefully it continues on. Just like with anything, sometimes things come full circle. Eventually, look at vinyl records these days. Vinyl records are becoming popular again. You know what I mean? Like there's soundtracks for movies. Like vinyl records are hot right now, especially in the Kaiju community with the Godzilla set. Mondo putting out their vinyl records. So Waxworks too. Waxworks has been putting out some vinyl records. So it's like vinyl records are kind of making a comeback. So physical media, I think, will eventually come that circle too, and physical media will become a thing again. That's what we can hope for us physical media collectors. Did you guys ever watch James Rolfe's Godzilla reviews on Cinemassacre? Yes. I've watched them. I don't know if Lawrence has.
I haven't.
The
yet.
Angry Video Game Nerd?
Nope.
Okay, Lawrence has not. But those are great. I love those reviews. Skullcrawler Dude. I wasn't a big fan of the normal King Ghidorah Monster Arts figure. The normal one. Are you talking about like the 91? It's a cool figure, but it was just really expensive. And with a lot of Monster Arts, and Ghidorah is one of those, he had a lot of quality control issues. The joints, his heads would pop off easily. Sometimes the wings were arriving broken, which really was not that. For over $100, you shouldn't have a product that does that. So that was a nightmare. Let's catch up on some comments here because we got a lot.
Yeah.
Slow it down on the comments, guys. The plastic wings sucked. Yep, that's what we just talked about. Bobby Reynolds, have 2 questions for Lawrence. How would you react if you saw a Godzilla movie or TV show where Godzilla and other monster humans were trying to get good grades at school? So like a school setting Godzilla cartoon. That's an interesting question. I don't know. I can't place it.
I can't picture it honestly. I can't really. It's just I can't. Nope, I can't.
Very weird question. But a good question nonetheless. It makes you think a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Let's see. Zillafan85. Did I ever show you my DVD copy of the original Godzilla that I got signed by Akira Takarada? I don't think you have. Send me a picture on Facebook, man. Send me a picture of that because I don't think you ever did show me that.
Hello?
And most recent comment here, Bobby Reynolds. How would you react if you were to play a game with different games and I wish the comments would stay up. Different games and control style mix them together if someone made Save the Earth versus War of the Monsters or Godzilla STE versus Godzilla PS4 mix. So you're talking about if somebody made a mixture of like all the Godzilla games combined or like 2 of them combined. It would be cool. I mean, there's never really been a bad Godzilla game in my opinion for the fans. Something's always been enjoyable one way or the other. I know Chris, the retired Goji fan 93, just did a reaction on Godzilla Save the Earth Melee, the little trailer that he watched and reacted to and everything, and I watched that. That thing looks awesome. I really hope that game, man, is he killing her or is he just going to take her blood? Oh, or is this the other guy?
No, I think it's him. Because he just threw out his best friend, and the FBI just questioned her. So.
Oh, okay. But a mixture of the Godzilla games. Again, that's kind of happening with what that project is, the Godzilla Save the Earth Melee. Which, so far from what I saw of Chris's reaction, that thing looks awesome. The graphics are awesome. I believe it's only going to be on PC. I don't think they're going to do a release for console because of course they don't have the rights, so I think it's going to be free unless they have a deal with Toho going on. I don't know all the details with Godzilla Save the Earth Melee, but those guys definitely Toho needs to give them a job of making the next Godzilla fighting game. Like those guys are just doing an awesome job with that. Let's see. I love Burning Godzilla, best ever. Skullcrawler Dude. That's Zillafan. I recommend getting the special color version of King Ghidorah. It's much better than the original. Okay, good engagement, guys, between each other. Yep. Skullcrawler fan, but obviously your opinion. Yep, everything comes down to opinions, whether it's movies, figures. Again, some people like figure lines over others. Some people like Monster Art, some people like X+, some people like Bandai's. There's people that like Bandai Creations, Whatever you like at the end of the day, that makes you an awesome individual, Every collector is awesome in their own way. It doesn't matter how big your collection is, it doesn't matter how small it is, it doesn't matter what it consists of. At the end of the day, everybody everybody's collection and a collector themselves is special as an individual. Nobody's going to have a setup like I do or the exact same figures that I do. Same thing with Lawrence and his Gundam figures. You know, it's like nobody's going to have the exact same figures, setups. They might have some of the same, but as far as like setups and collection rooms and everything go, everybody's going to have their own unique style, and that's what makes this hobby awesome and special, and why everybody that's in it, you're just an awesome individual, you know?
Yeah.
Skullcrawler, dude, I love NECA so much, cheaper than Monster Arts, but that's all. You know, collect what you can afford. At the end of the day, that's also what it comes down to. Collect what you like and collect what you can afford. If you can't afford it, there's no reason to dig yourself a hole. You know, be smart. You know, don't go into debt over these things. It's not worth it at the end. As long as you're happy at the end of the day, that's what matters. It doesn't matter if Bandai Creations is all you can collect. It doesn't matter if the only thing you can afford and collect are like minifigures that cost like a couple bucks. You know what? As long as you're happy at the end of the day, that's what matters. You know, that's all it comes down to. But collect what you like, buy what you can afford. That is my advice. Still everybody's opinion. Exactly what we were just talking about. It really just depends. What the heck? What is... Oh, was that like the air or something? Or was he just going too fast?
I have no clue.
Oh, now he's in a detention facility.
At this rate, artificial blood will stop working in a matter of days.
We're just watching Morbius, you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for the likes. 4 likes. There we go. Keep the love coming. Atomic blast that like button.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Holy war? Really?
All right, let's see here. Bobby Reynolds, have you ever mixed sodas together? Not that I can recall.
I have actually.
Okay, what have you mixed?
I've mixed. Let's see. I gotta remember the combinations here. Coke. I think Mountain Dew one time when I was younger. And root beer and Dr. Pepper, I think.
Okay. Interesting combinations. I've never mixed sodas before. Hey, you know what? Any questions are good questions. You know, as long as they're appropriate, we're going to answer them.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Skullcrawler, I recommend getting special color Ghidorah, but your opinion again. All right, cool. Zillafan85, you always give great advice when it comes to figures. When I started collecting Monster Arts, I always took your suggestions for figures with wings to articulate and articulate where they joint and main body. Yep. I always try to stir people the right way. You know, I'm never going to tell you, you know, you should really get this if it's not kind of like a subpar figure, or, you know, I'm always going to give my honest opinion about things. There's some figures that I have that I like, but maybe I don't like them like a lot. You know what I mean? Skullcrawler dude, definitely love Godzilla. Yes, we all do here. Skullcrawler dude, okay, some problems with the NECA, but budget option is good. Budget option's good. Again, always buy within your budget. Okay, I missed. What did they just talk about?
The FBI was interrogating him, and he pulled a cheesy line from the Hulk.
Oh, jeez. Did he say, like, you don't like me when I'm angry?
Yeah, it plays angry with hungry.
Oh, with hungry. You don't like me when I'm hungry. All right. Now his friend is visiting him. in the detention center.
I mean, if one of us was going to end up.
We're just watching Morbius right now. Again, I think everybody here kind of knows what we've been doing. So, but I still like to plug it every now and then for people who might be tuning in late, you know.
Yep.
We're at an hour and 15 minutes so far for this first segment.
Maybe a blank note.
I don't know where we are in Morbius, but I like to keep the YouTube segment about 2 hours. So we still got about 45 minutes.
Yep.
And but eventually, towards the end of the segment, if I have to pause Morbius and then we'll finish it on the Facebook live segment, we'll probably do that. But I'm gonna have Lawrence take a look in my collection. We'll take a collection, kind of like a mini collection tour, and Lawrence is gonna pick out a figure that he likes specifically from my collection. Like, what's his favorite Godzilla Kaiju figure?
Yeah.
Hello, Classic Hulk line. Loved the Bill Baxby show and TV movies. Yes, I agree with that. Those were awesome, man. Skullcrawler, I named my cat Catzilla, and second name was Godzilla Fan Freaks. Man, your cat's second name is named after Godzilla Fan Freaks? I'm honored. Thank you. That's awesome. Bobby Reynolds, have you had Five Guys? Man, we're getting a lot of food questions from Bobby Reynolds. I've had Five Guys.
I've had Five Guys too. Burger wasn't bad, just expensive.
Yeah, Five Guys can get a little expensive, but yeah, the burgers are good. Really greasy. Really greasy.
Yeah.
You know, really greasy hamburgers from Five Guys, burgers and fries. I do like their Cajun fries, though, a lot. Their Cajun fries are good.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Now what do we got going on?
Uh,
Wait. Oh, wait. Did he...
Yep, he took it.
Oh, dang.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoot. Because I was like, he's walking normal.
Yep.
So he must... Uh-oh. Oh, man. Shoot. I've seen some comments pop up. I'll get to them here in a second. We're just watching. We're watching this scene right now. So now he's gonna go after him.
Yep.
All right, Skullcrawler dudes, super fan freaks for life, dudes. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Zillafan85, I've been wanting to ask you, who do you take in a fight, Jaws or Alligator? You know, that's a crossover film that should have happened. Have you seen Alligator?
No, unfortunately. I've seen Jaws, but not Alligator.
It's like a Jaws kind of spin-off in a way. It came out 5 years after Jaws. It came out in 1980.
Okay.
And it's basically Jaws, like, on land kind of thing, you know, in the sewers. Because it had the whole alligator in the sewer type thing. And it was like, the alligator fed off of these dead animals that this pharmaceutical company was experimenting with growth hormones.
Okay.
And so the alligator's, like, humongously huge. And people start disappearing and everything like that. And it's actually a good creature feature.
Okay.
It has a scene that the alligator's actually been the talks like on the last few. It's made an appearance, I want to say, on the last few Kaiju Chill Clocks, and we're continuing with that now. But alligator, as a kid, I watched that movie, and it has a scene that traumatizes me, or well, traumatized me, I should say. Now it's like it's a fun scene, but so anyway, alligator has this scene, and it's just a small spoiler, but so there's this like children's party that's going on. Alligator crosses the line to where the kid dies. And so there's this scene to where they're dressed up like pirates, and then it's nighttime, and they're having the kid walk the plank, and the plank is the diving board to the pool, and they're like, walk the plank, and then the mom's like Danny or Charlie or whatever the kid's name is, and then she flips on the pool lights at night, so that underneath the water, when the lights turn on, there's just this alligator with its like mouth open and everything, and the kid sees it underneath the blindfold, and then he's like, no, and the other kids are still pushing him in, not seeing that, and it's like they push him in, and then he gets ate, and then there's blood in the pool and everything, and it's like, as a kid, that was horrifying, man. It was like going swimming after that. I was like always looking in the water, like, I don't know, there might be an alligator in here. Oh, looks like we're about to have our protagonist and antagonist of the movie fight.
Yep. And it just became interesting.
Oh, he's gonna rip apart these cops.
Yep.
These cops are dead. Oh yeah. Oh man. What is that? He's like dancing around after he killed all those cops, and he's like, yeah.
Why shouldn't they know what it feels like for a change? Michael!
And he's getting delusional.
Come on, fight him. That's what we're here for. Let's have a good monster vampire fight. Yeah. Oh, dang.
I'm not gonna fight you, my lord.
Oh, Morbius doesn't want to fight him. It's because it's his friend. It's his friend still. All right, let's see. Jaws out. Okay, Jaws alligator. I gotta go alligator because I like alligators more than sharks. So I would have to go alligator. Lawrence hasn't seen alligator, so I don't think he can give.
I can't give
an
I don't
answer.
want to give one because I mean, I've seen Jaws, but I may hold on that until I see alligator because I didn't know that was a thing.
We'll have to watch that one of these days when we hang out.
Yeah.
Skullcrawler, dude, I've got to go, but I love you guys. I wish I could stay. Dude, thanks for being here. Thank you for the questions. We appreciate the engagement. That's what Kaiju Chill O'Clock's all about. I understand some people may not be able to tune in at all. You know, it just depends on time zones. And if you're across the pond, dude, props. Thank you for being here because I think it's like nighttime over there, or I don't know what time it is over there, but appreciate your viewership. Again, thank you for the likes. You guys are just all great. Thank you so much. I hate how this movie gets quiet and then it gets loud.
It's okay.
Oh, he'll watch the rest later. Thank you, man. And I love you guys. Dude, thank you. This is what it's all about, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate the positivity around here. That is for sure. So we're just enjoying watching Morbius here. We had our first little encounter with the protagonist and antagonist, and it looks like we're gonna eventually have another fight.
Yeah.
Because now they're all doing their own thing. He's being a creep. Oh, he's being a major creep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's creep, right? Look at his face. Look.
Yes.
I'm gonna kidnap her because she's the key to Morbius. This is how I'm gonna get Morbius to fight me. I'm gonna kidnap his girl. Are you good on drinks and stuff, man? You good?
Okay.
Oh, she's like, oh, she knows she's being followed. Convenience store guy was just like, eh. He's behind her. He's in the front. He's in that. He's in that hood. Watch. There's somebody behind her that. See?
Oh, I missed that.
I'm like, that's him.
Yep.
They're just hiding his face. That was so obvious. Reptile 7876. Did you like the other two Jurassic World movies? Jurassic World, they're okay.
Yeah.
They're not like anything special. I like the original Jurassic Park trilogy. My favorite Jurassic Park movie would have to be the second one, The Lost World. I like that one. I like that one the most.
I think so. I mean, it's been a while.
Since you've seen them.
Yeah, since I've seen them, yeah.
But the Jurassic World movies, they're okay. You know, they just have the same formula as the originals, basically. I mean, it's just updated CGI and effects and stuff like that. So it's like, you just still have the same premises. You know, it's a park with dinosaurs. Chaos happens. That's basically Jurassic Park in a nutshell. I mean, and even the second one, it had the same premises as The Lost World. You know, oh, we're capturing all the dinosaurs or taking them off the island, you know, for a different reason this time. Of course, it was because the island volcano was going off and they wanted to save the animals. In the other one, it was literally just poachers hired, and they were going to create a park stateside, basically, is what the premises of The Lost World was. But it kind of tomato with Fallen Kingdom. That was the name of it. I was blanking on the name. But the same premises, pretty much. This new one, it still takes place with the dinosaurs running amok in all the different states and stuff, probably. So again, we've already had some comments and people telling us it's not good. Like, it's not good. Like, so I kind of wanted to go see Dominion, but now I'm kind of like, you know what? If I don't, and I kind of just wait for it to come out on Blu-ray, kind of like with Morbius here, that's fine with me. I don't mind, you know. But yeah, if I had to pick a favorite Jurassic Park, it would probably be Lost World. And then the Jurassic World movies themselves, they're okay. They're okay. I mean, they're fun and enjoyable. Let's put it that way. Zillafan85. I've been dealing with a lot of personal stuff as of late, but this has been a great escape for me. I've been looking forward to this all day. Sorry, Lawrence. That's what I'm talking about. That, dude, if we can bring that to you, then we've done our job. Kaiju Chill Clock is still going to continue going strong. You know, I've been having fun doing this every week. And having now a co-host and a guest, friend, you know, personal friend sit in and just talk about what we've been talking about and enjoying a movie that neither of us has seen, you know. Granted, I think we both are probably going to have to watch this movie again and 100% focus on it. But from what we've been watching, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's not terrible.
Not too terrible, no.
Some cheesy stuff here and there, but who doesn't love some cheese? Who doesn't love cheese? You like cheese. I like cheese.
Yes.
Who doesn't like cheese? Talking about the food and in movies. Oh, well, these guys are going to get their asses beat.
Leave the sciencey stuff and a bag of spicy Cheetos.
So Morbius likes spicy Cheetos, apparently.
Absolutely.
Skullcrawler, dude, I'm back. Yay. Hey, man, you chimed back in. We thought you were gone for good. But again, thank you for your comments earlier. They meant a lot, and we appreciate you, you know. So if you missed that, make sure you catch that. Oh, he's breaking all...
Well, holding the knife. Oh, God.
Oh, he's like breaking all his individual, like, fingers.
All 27 of them.
And there's the connection with Venice. So that's what I thought. Like, I knew, I had a feeling from the trailer that Morbius takes place in that same universe that the Venom movies do.
Yeah.
So Venom and Morbius exist in the same universe, the same world. And I kind of am liking, now that that we've watched a decent portion of this. Again, we're probably going to have to rewatch it at some point and give our full attention to it. But again, we're enjoying it. It's a fun movie so far. Morbius doesn't deserve all the hate that it's been getting. So take it from us. Again, everybody has their own opinion, but take it from us. So far, it's a fun movie. Now this guy's being weird. He's enjoying the vampire powers way too much. I feel like I'm watching like either a clothing commercial or a commercial for like perfume or, you know, man, for like cologne or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, this guy's weird. But no, fun movie. We're enjoying it so far. But I am enjoying what Sony is doing with these characters. And I think of it like, I think Sony's kind of going for their own multiverse. But instead of like heroes, like the Avengers and Marvel is, it's more like anti-heroes.
Yeah.
Because you got Venom, you have Morbius. Again, if Morbius is setting up a Blade movie, Blade's kind of an anti-hero. You know, he kind of doesn't have any allegiance. He just hates vampires. But he'll mess up the good guys if they get in his way, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, the Punisher would probably be a good one for this universe, too.
I'm surprised you haven't done that one. I mean,
They've done the live-action Punisher,
Yeah,
which it was a good movie. The sequel to it...
I think they've done this TV series, too.
There was the TV series, The Punisher. Yep, he's right. But I'm kind of really enjoying what Sony is doing, and I think Sony's trying to do their own villain-verse? Anti-hero-verse? I don't know what you would call it, but it's like, you know, I'm curious to see what other characters that they're going to do with their own movies. You know what I mean? And as long as they're fun and enjoyable, who cares? You know? So maybe one day we'll see Venom and Morbius and whoever else Sony comes out with here for this multiverse. That's if that's what they're going for. Maybe we'll see them all cross paths in a movie one day. And who knows who they'll be fighting. We don't know. Zillafan85, I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera too much when I get the comments. My stand is being a little wobblier today than usual. Zillafan85, which Spider-Man universe are they supposed to be a part of?
I think this is its own spin-off, because there's like no real indication.
Yeah, there's really no indication.
Except for Venom in No Way Home.
Yeah, the ending credit scene for No Way Home, which, I mean, that looks like that's going to be in Tom Holland's universe. At least that little piece that he left behind.
Yeah.
That looks like it's going to be Tom Holland. Venom himself, some people have said that it's part of the Andrew Garfield universe that all these movies are set in.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. That's a tough one.
I don't know.
So far, we can just speculate.
Yeah.
But as me and Lawrence agree, I think that Venom and Morbius, I don't think they're set in any particular Spider-Man timeline. I think they're just kind of its own thing right now. Maybe later on, they'll throw a loop in there and be like, yes, this is the Spider-Man that exists. So, who knows? We'll just have to see.
Yeah.
I'm back, and I'll love it. Thank you, Skullcrawler dude. I'll be here for the rest. Awesome. We'll be here for a little bit longer here. We're an hour 34 in. Running 2 hours on YouTube is the average. So we're going to keep it going strong here. Job, I'm at Nico's. Hey, man.
Hey.
Awesome. I like Nico's. Have you had Nico's?
Yeah, Nico's is good.
Nico's is good.
Burritos.
Nico's is good. I like Nico's. Job is another local friend and, fan, however you would want to discuss, because Lawrence, he's a friend, but I think Lawrence also enjoys what I do. I enjoy what he does. So it's like we're fans of each other. Granted, Lawrence isn't a content creator, but you know, again, in the earlier segment, we talked about the ideas that we had for our stop motion films. So it's like, you know, in a way, Lawrence, he's a part of Godzilla Fan Freaks.
Yeah.
You know, he's been around for a while. He's been around since before I started Godzilla Fan Freaks. Skull Crawler dude, yep. Awesome. Alright, we're just continuing watching Morbius here. It's building up. Something's about to happen.
Yeah. They broke into some room.
They broke into somebody's... I think that's her apartment. Yeah, I think that's her apartment. I think they're either looking for her or looking for clues. There's not enough litter in that litter box.
Cat's gone. And she's probably gone along with it.
Oh. Oh shit. He's like, blood!
Michael.
He's having a hard time controlling the urges to feed.
Yeah.
Again, if we get lost in the movie at times, we apologize.
Yeah.
We're just trying to soak in as much of it as we can. Let me check and see. Has anybody left any more questions? I'm back because I got my figures, and I think they were cool. Nice, man. You got your figures with you. Enjoying Kaiju Chill Clock with figures. Who doesn't enjoy doing that?
That's good. That's good.
All those guys are technically chilling with us. Sorry. They're, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, big comment from Zillafan85. Whoa! When we were discussing some anime recommendations, being as you're a fellow giant monster fan, I highly recommend Digimon Adventure. One of my faves as were the original V-Pets. Have you seen any of those?
Don't remember too much about the V-Pads, but I do remember seeing, not all of them, but I've seen a couple of Digimon ones. That was pretty good.
I just remember the original Digimon.
That's the only one I remember too.
Yeah. A lot of the newer stuff for Digimon, you know, Digimon for me came at a time, not to where I was getting out of like anime cartoons, but Pokemon came before that. And I really enjoyed Pokemon more than I did Digimon.
Yeah.
I was more of a Pokemon fan. And I am stuck in my ways with Pokemon. I am a Indigo League first generation Pokemon fan. I don't necessarily like the second generation, and I don't like anything after. Like the second generation, there's a couple Pokemon that I like, and that's it. Really, for me, Pokemon is the first generation. We're talking the original 150, 151, if you really want to count Togepi, I think it was. But the original Pokemon, that's where I lie. And I recently just kind of got back into playing Pokemon Go a little bit. So I've been playing Pokemon Go a little bit more. I'm a blue team because I like Articuno. I've always been an Articuno fan from the legendary birds. But a lot of the Pokemon that I have are first generation. I think I only have like a couple second generation Pokemon, and then that's it. I don't... Anything else that I catch, I immediately send to the meat mixer and transfer it. I just catch it for the XP, and then I send it off to the butcher. But for me, it is first generation Pokemon. What are your opinions on Pokemon? Like, how do you feel? Are you a first generation kid too?
I'd say first generation, and I could probably do second generation as well. But after that, it gets really
It gets weird.
in my opinion. It's just like
What's
it's like
your,
they ran out of ideas and they decided to do weird stuff now. And it's like
there's some weird Pokemon now, and it's like, what? If you had a favorite Pokemon, who would it be?
sorry, but kind of got caught. In
Oh, a favorite Pokemon.
I would have to say this. I'm drawing a blank on the name right now, but the fox, the seven-tailed fox.
Oh,
I think it was,
well, there's Vulpix, which is a smaller one, and then Ninetales, which is the evolution.
Ninetales.
Ninetales.
yeah, Ninetales and Vulpix between those two.
Okay, cool. For me, I've always been a fan of Blastoise. I still haven't gotten Blastoise in Pokemon Go. My starter was Squirtle, and right now I have Wartortle. So I'm working towards Blastoise, but not playing it Pokemon Go consistently. And of course, I dropped off Pokemon Go for a few years there. I only have like 60 Squirtle candies, so I have like 40 more candies to go before I get my favorite, which is Blastoise. I've always been a fan of Nidoking also. I was always a Nidoking fan, but that's also because I like purple. Nidoking is just a cool Pokemon. But Blastoise is my favorite. Let's see. Skullcrawl, I like Attack on Titan, but I love Godzilla more. I've gotten recommendations for Attack on Titan. I have yet to watch it. Yes, Attack on Titan is great. Pokemon Indigo League is where it's at for me. My favorite is Charizard. Charizard's a lot of people's favorites, though. Like, even I like Charizard to a certain extent, but I am more of a water-type Pokemon person, so I like anything water Pokemon. So I think that's where it is with... And I like turtles a lot, too. So, Blastoise, a giant turtle with, like, bazookas coming out of his shoulders that shoot high-pressure water. That's awesome. Sorry, we're having an emotional moment here in the movie. Emotional argument. Like, you loved him more than me!
Yep.
Skullcrawler, I am comparing Atomic and Shin and normal Shin. Okay, cool. Zillifan85, as far as Pokemon goes, but I am more of a Digimon fan. Again, everybody has their own... And I can see the appeal in Digimon. Digimon's kind of cool. And what was cool about Digimon is Pokemon had their personalities, but the Digimon expanded on it to where the Digimon actually, like, could talk. You know?
Yeah.
So, Digimon has that cool aspect, but, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. He's... He killed him. Zillifan85. Blastoise is my second favorite, followed by Dragonite. Dragonite's a cool Pokemon.
He's only destroyed by sticks.
One of my best Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and I'm really happy for it because it is one of my favorites. This Pokemon always stays in gyms when I put him in a gym for like 3+ days, and Kingler. Kingler is one of my favorite Pokemon. The evolution of Krabby, the little crab, and then when he evolved, he gets into he's a bigger crab, and he has this giant claw. Yeah, I like Kingler. Kingler is a champ on my Pokemon team. He's an awesome Pokemon. Skullcrawler dude. By the way, Burning Godzilla is cool, and normal Godzilla. All Godzillas are awesome. Let's just put it there. Well, except for Godzilla 98. Again, we're watching Morbius. I think everybody here though knows that, but I'm just plugging it again. You know, It's just what you got to do on live streams every now and then. Just so if somebody tunes in and we're just like blankly staring at the TV and nothing's going on, and they're like, "What are they doing? This is a weird live stream," and it's like we're just watching a movie. Zillifan85, exactly. Plus, like I said, I grew up with Digimon and V-Pets, released in '97. My all-time favorite Digimon is War Greymon. I'll have to Google that one because I'm not very familiar with Digimon, so I can't put an image in my head of who War Greymon is.
Yeah.
I know the little orange T-Rex dude. You know, that little dinosaur looking thing, and then when he digivolved is what they called it.
Yeah.
He got bigger and he had like that helmet on and horns and stuff.
Basically a giant Icarus.
Is that Greymon? That might be Greymon. Who knows? I don't know Digimon. So school us, Zillafan85 on Digimon. Skullcrawler, my favorite non-Godzilla is Biollante. So your favorite Godzilla kaiju, that's the way you would word it. Biollante, good choice. Technically, kind of, you know, again, as the movie touches on it, like a Godzilla clone in a way, because Biollante was created from Godzilla DNA. The scientist had a brilliant idea of, oh, let me take a plant and a Godzilla DNA and put them together. What could happen? No crazy mutations, right? Oh yeah, see, he's using her against him. He's trying to draw him out. Oh shit. Oh, he's like using bat. Well, what's it called? Like, it's a sonar, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a bat sonar. Dang, he's got some range on that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ow. Did he just like stab her like throat or something? Oh man, there he goes. Uh-oh. Morbius is mad. I'm liking that purple. That purple hue.
Yeah.
You know, the effects aren't bad for Morbius. You know what I mean? I feel like I've been moving the camera every time I go to a comment, and it's like taking me out of frame.
There we go.
There we go. Let's see. Zillafan85. What do we got here? Or hang on. Skullcrawler. Definitely second kaiju is Rodan. Rodan's a good favorite kaiju.
Yep.
Rodan's a classic, man. And then Zillafan85. Yes, Agumon is the little dinosaur who digivolves into Greymon. See, I thought it sounded familiar, but I'm so out of touch with Digimon that I didn't want to say anything that was like gonna be like, you're wrong, you know, like that's not who that is. Let's see, then Meta Greymon and War Greymon. So War Greymon is like the final Digi-evolution, Digivolve thing. Okay, that's cool to know. It goes more in depth, but common space is limited. I'm sure it is, man. You've already put some beefy comments. Oh, is he trying to save her? Or was that the back? No, that was Morbius, right?
Morbius, yeah.
Or did she die?
She died.
Oh, she died? Nah, she ain't dead.
No, she died.
Get the Reds. Good for you. Just you and me, Michael. Nothing.
Hello.
No one to hold us
Hey,
back.
Fred.
I'm all you have left. That's the spirit. Yeah.
I'm digging that purple hue. Like Morbius's undercoat, basically. I'm a big fan of the color purple, so.
Yeah.
And just like almost a lot of superhero movies, you know, the final battle is just a big CGI slugfest. But I'm not gonna like knock points off it for that. That's just what things are these days. Yeah, he messed him up.
Oh boy.
Okay, Skullcrawler dude. I kind of like Mothra, but her NECA figure snaps a lot. Yeah, the legendary one, it does. It's such a small like base body of the figure, and her wings. Yeah, I've always been very careful with my NECA Mothra, just because I do feel like if it fell or anything, the wings could just easily break. So, I do agree with you with that. But, Skullcrawler dude, always nice to see the cat. Yes, Fred, he jumped down. He's down over here now. Lawrence is giving him some pets. And then Skullcrawler dude, ooh, you snapped her leg. Oh, that's no good. Ah, figure fouls. We hate them. Don't you hate it when you have something and it breaks?
Yeah.
It's never a good feeling.
Nope, it never is.
Sometimes they're an easy fix with some super glue, but at the end of the day, it's like you always know that it's broken, it's damaged. You know, it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. But you did get a new one. That's always good. You know, if you have the money and you want to replace it, that's always the way to go. And you always, of course, it's good that, I guess, you know, if you did snap the leg and you replaced with a new figure, as long as you did it early enough, because as we all know, the aftermarket for figures, even NECA figures, they can get expensive once they've kind of gone through the flow of stores and everything. There's always scalpers out there, man, and they stink. Yeah, see, he's just a big old love bug. He's gonna get all kinds of pets from Lawrence now. I think we're on the final battle, though, for Morbius.
It looks like it.
Oh, man, a bunch of bats.
Yeah, sounds like Godzilla.
Yeah, that kind of did have a kind of like a Godzilla tone to the music, didn't it?
Yeah. It still does.
It's a lot of bats.
A lot.
This guy's like, what the hell? Oh man. Morbius is about to tear this guy apart. You can already tell.
I'm pissed.
Oh, how's he gonna use the bats?
Is he gonna come Kamehameha with the bats?
Kinda. That kinda was a. Oh my goodness! He did a bat Kamehameha! He legitimately did! Okay, Morbius just knocked up a few points in my book. That was kinda cool. He literally has all these bats, and he's like commanding them in a way to where he kinda did like a Dragon Ball Z like Ki Blast Kamehameha, but bats. And he's totally tearing apart this guy now. He just stabbed him with a stake?
Too late.
Oh no, it's a cure. Oh, that's what it is. He stabbed him with a syringe. Is it gonna work
Nope,
though?
it was poison.
Oh, it was poison.
I don't think he has the cure.
And just like that. That was cool though.
Yeah, that was.
That was cool. Oh, and then of course heartfelt moment because they grew up together and you know, they were basically kind of like brothers. Hmm.
Hmm.
The Bat Kamehameha, though, 10 out of 10. That was cool.
That was cool.
The Skull Caller dude. This guy scammed me because he bought Ghidorah and he had nothing. Dang. See, scammers are no good either, man. I don't like people that scam other, like, people who pose as collectors or just sellers in general, and then they scam people. That's never good. Like, I'm sorry that happened to you. That's never a good feeling. It definitely gives somebody a lot of like anxiety, especially like buying online and everything, because once you have an experience like that, then you're always like paranoid and like, ooh, did I just get ripped off again? You know what I mean?
Yep,
like,
I get that.
It sucks to have experiences like that. So I'm sorry that happened to you, man. Ah, see, she's not dead.
Okay, I was wrong.
Oh shoot! I didn't think she was gonna die. See, she's gonna be a vampire. The thing is, well, is she gonna be good though?
I thought I wasn't sure. That was confusing. Part 2.
End of the movie. Yep, that was it. So that's how it. Okay, I'm gonna knock off a few points for Morbius because the ending was abrupt.
Yeah.
That was a very abrupt, like, it was like, final battle, dead. And then he comes out of the ground, flies away, and then she's back to life, and she's a vampire, and that was it. And then Morbius is just flying. So, the ending of Morbius, that was weak.
Yeah.
I didn't like the ending. That was too abrupt.
Yeah.
That was too abrupt. Other than that, it was a fun movie. Again, we're going to have to probably give it another watch and 100% focus on it. But it was fun and enjoyable. After credit scene? Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yep.
it's the multiverse thing.
Yep, No Way Home.
Uh-oh.
What's in B10212?
Oh, that's the Vulture.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Michael Keaton. Sorry if we're spoiling anything. For those who may want to still see Morbius. Okay.
Food's better in this joint.
Developing at the Manhattan Detention Center when a man identifying himself as Adrian Toombs simply appeared in an otherwise empty cell. A hearing has been set that could likely lead to his immediate release.
So that's obviously, though, when the time rift happened. But he wouldn't be stuck there, though, right? Because then they fixed everything. Unless that's saying that maybe it's not fixed.
I'm thinking they're leaving off not fixed, particularly with this was going. Because I don't know. Unless it's one of those weird things where both Adam Toombs switched.
Could be. Okay, well that added a little bit more to the ending, but still not anything that's like really meaty. The ending for Morbius was still very abrupt.
Yeah, very.
Very sudden. It was like ending like segment and then boom, done. I don't like movies that I don't want to say I don't like movies that do that. Cheese.
Oh, another scene.
Oh, another ending credit scene. How many ending credit scenes are we gonna have? Because then there might be one after credits.
Okay, he's gone to the middle of nowhere.
We're just watching the after credit scene. Sorry for the silence.
I don't get where it's going.
I don't either. What is he doing? What is that? Or is that Vulture?
No. Really?
So that fast. Okay.
This is taking an interesting turn.
Thanks for meeting me, Doc. I've been reading about you. Listen, I'm not sure how I got here. It has to do with Spider-Man, I think. I'm still figuring this place out, but I think a bunch of guys like us should team up and do some good. Intriguing.
Okay, so I guess they're setting up like a...
Okay.
Maybe a Sinister Six?
Maybe.
Because then you could have Venom with them too. So that'd be Venom, Vulture, Morbius, and I'm curious who the other three would be. Because then in the end of Homecoming, when Vulture was like in prison and stuff,
Yeah.
that was supposed to be Scorpion.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
I don't know. You start dealing with multiple realities and multiverse and time travel, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's a cool concept, but it can cause more questions than answers because we all know that because of what Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah from '91 did with all that stuff. That created a lot of plot holes, a lot of issues, but it was Godzilla, so nobody really cared. But now it's like with something like mainstream like this, it's like, again, it causes more problems than it solves. It's really apparent with like Dragon Ball Z and the whole Trunks thing and all that stuff. It's like time travel really didn't like go out that way well there either. So anytime you involve multiple realities and stuff, it gets really confusing.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. But Morbius wasn't bad.
Not too bad at
Scan
all.
me. Oh yeah, so true. Also with articulated figures, always a good idea to heat up the joints if they're stiff. Sorry for my long comments. Zillafan85, it's okay. But that is true. If your joints or anything on figures are stiff, heat them up with a blow dryer. Otherwise, you will risk breaking the joint. Said it was 189 pounds. I'm still on the fence about seeing Morbius. You know, it's okay. It's okay to still be on the fence about Morbius.
Yeah.
I want to say, like, maybe after a while, pick it up on clearance, or if it hits on one of the streaming services, I think it actually might be on HBO Max. I'm not sure. But, you know, eventually these movies hit a streaming service, and if you have it, then you can watch it.
Actually, Marvel.
Would it be on Disney Plus, probably,
It
eventually?
might be.
So Morbius might be on Disney Plus eventually, actually, considering it's Marvel. But it's also Sony owned. It's not 100% Marvel. You know what I mean?
And I don't know then.
Like it's like co-operated with Marvel because it's a Marvel character. But Sony, like with Venom, Sony owns Venom. Sony owns Morbius. It's not Disney.
Okay.
But if you're still on the fence, that's okay. It was fun and enjoyable. I wouldn't say it's like outright garbage.
Yeah. If anything, it was. I think it was. It's one of these movies that they were experimenting a lot. I think.
It does seem like experimenting. I do agree with that. That does seem. Papa Ultron Kaiju, what's up, man? Glad to see you here. You're kind of towards the end of the segment. We just finished Morbius. We both watched it for the first time. Neither of us have seen it before.
Yeah.
Enjoyable, fun movie. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's not garbage. It's not bad. Jared Leto does a decent job. I think he
Yeah.
deserves a little more credit. But from our opinions, what would you rate it out of 10?
10. I probably put it up somewhere around 6, maybe 7.
6, 7?
There were things I think that they could have done better.
So 6, 7. So that's not bad. That's above average. I have to agree with Lawrence, but I'm I'm in the same range, but I want to say for Morbius, I'm a 7, maybe 7.5
7.5
out of 10.
Okay, so roughly the same area.
Yeah, so a little above average, you know?
Yeah.
But it wasn't garbage like you're seeing all the memes and everything out there. At least in our opinion. You know, again, we're giving you our honest opinion. It's our first time seeing it.
Yeah.
We went into it with an open mind, expectations low, and we had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 7.5 for me, and 6 to 7 for him. So that's a good range. We're just gonna go through the credits here. So if anybody has any last minute questions, feel free to ask them. We're just gonna go to the end of the credits, and if there's maybe another after credit scene, I don't know. So far we've had 2, and it looks like the Vulture is teaming up with Morbius for something.
Yeah, I would have to probably agree. There's probably an ending. It's Marvel. Let's face it.
It's Marvel. Like, there's got to be multiple after credit scenes, right? So anybody has any last minute questions for me or Lawrence? We're also going to end the segment here once the movie's done.
Yeah.
We're going to take the camera into the collection room, kind of do a mini tour, but then Lawrence is going to pick like what is his favorite figure out of my collection.
Right.
So that's going to be fun. So stay tuned for that. We're not done quite yet. We're going to go a little over 2 hours today. We already are. We're at 2 hours and 6 minutes. And then after we're done here, we're not finished yet. We're just going to be moving to Facebook Live after that. I'm not sure what we're going to do.
Something.
We'll figure it out. We're going to figure out something. We're going to have like a little intermission. That way we can like refuel our drinks and restroom, whatever we may need. So we're not going to be on Facebook Live immediately, but we will be on Facebook Live for Godzilla Fan Freaks next for the second segment of Kaiju Chill O'Clock episode 7. But thank you those who are being here for the first segment here on YouTube. Great interaction. Just had a great time. Thank you. You know, did you have a good time for the first segment?
It was good.
So we're going to be here for 2 more segments. Facebook Live next, and then Instagram Live after that. But it looks like it's wrapped up.
Yeah.
No, that was it. I think that was it. Yep, that was it. No more after credit scenes. So, let's just take a gander now into the collection room area. Let me flip the camera around, and let me do it. Oh,
Extras.
extra credit scene. Oh man, no spoilers.
No, it just goes into extras and bloopers.
Oh, it's just extras and bloopers. Okay, I was like, what? After the warning thing?
Yep.
Oh man, sorry for the camera flips. All right, cool. All right, well, let's just flip that. I don't want to watch that right now. All right, let's take a little tour into the collection room. Lawrence, I will follow you.
Okay.
And don't forget you have this shelf out here also.
Keep forgetting that one.
And Lawrence is going to he's going to give you guys his favorite figure out of my collection. So this should be fun. And then after this, I'll close out this segment and then give us a few minutes and we'll be on Facebook Live after that.
Yep.
So.
Let's see. You like him. Burning.
Oh, the Burning Godzilla, of course. Yeah, because that's your favorite Godzilla. That's the SH Monster Arts.
Gotta go.
Alter on Kaiju. Okay, sounds good. I'll watch it when I get the chance. Yeah, Morbius is worth the watch.
Yeah.
And again, sorry you're kind of towards the end segment here. But again, that's why it's always good to go back and rewatch, Kaiju Chill O'Clock. Today's episode, for the first segment here on YouTube, it went really well.
I would say other than the Burning Godzilla there, let's say this guy.
The 89?
89. I could think of the name.
So he likes the Yuji Sakai 30 centimeter Godzilla 89 there. And do you want to so why do you like that one?
I don't know. I just like how he looks, pretty much. Definitely, I have to say, interesting detail and texture on him as well. Uh, yeah, I also have to say, probably out of all of them, I like how the head is.
The head looks, yeah.
Yeah.
The 89 does have a really cool look.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites. So, good pick. So, awesome. So, those are Lawrence's, let's just say top two. Lawrence likes the Yuji Sakai X Plus 89. And then, of course, he likes his favorite, which is the Burning Godzilla, which is the SH Monster Arts figure. So, awesome picks. Let's go back out here and let's close out this segment. Thank you guys for being here for Kaiju Chill O'Clock, Episode 7, the first segment. We are not 100% done, though. We're going to be moving to Facebook Live next for the second segment, and then the third and final segment after that, Instagram Live. So those segments usually aren't as long, though. They're only about 20, maybe 30 minutes apiece. So they kind of last a little shorter. But maybe we'll see you guys on there if you decide to hop over to Facebook next. If not, that's okay. Not a big deal. We appreciate all the love that we've gotten. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the engagement. This was fun.
Yeah,
This was
fun.
definitely fun. So like always, you guys, I see another comment. I don't want to miss it. You did such a fantastic job setting up your collection room. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I enjoy the final result. I think
Yeah,
it did.
it came out good.
It came out really good.
Yeah, real good.
I gotta pat myself on the back for that one. So thank you for the acknowledgement. Alteron Kaiju said good picks. And then take it easy, guys. So yes, thank you guys very much for being here. Like always, we are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Atomic Blast the like button. Atomic Blast the notification bell. Don't forget to like and follow Godzilla Fan Freaks on Facebook also. And then, of course, follow Godzilla Fan Freaks on Instagram. That way you don't miss any updates. You don't miss any posts. Kind of just what's going on. Just you stay within the algorithm of Godzilla Fan Freaks, if I'm using that term right. I don't know. Lawrence, thank you for being here. And we're not done. We're going to be moving to Facebook Live next. So just give us a few minutes for a little intermission. And we just got to figure out what we're going to do next.
Yep.
I have a couple ideas that I'll shoot his way, and we'll go with that. And yeah, so we'll just see you guys.
Yep.
And yeah, thank you for being here for the first segment. Catch us on the second segment here in a little bit on Facebook. So thank you guys again. Godzilla Fan Freaks, Lawrence. We will see you guys either in the next segment or I'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Thank you for watching, and thank you for being here for Kaiju Chill Clock, Episode 7, Segment Number 1. Segment Number 2 will begin momentarily. Thank you, guys.
That's it.
All right.
Okay.